Worldwide English is a general English course for work, study and life. There are 6 levels, from beginner to intermediate. The exit at IELTS 5 to 5.5. There are 65 hours of interactive content per level, 15 units with over 300 screens. Welcome to Worldwide English, a dynamic and interactive online course for learners of English from beginner to intermediate level. Worldwide English uses a task-based learning approach, focusing on real-world communication. This is presented through a range of video, audio, and written texts. There's a guided discovery approach to grammar and vocabulary, with integrated skills practice throughout. Learners are steered through a process of scaffolding to create their own unique written and spoken tasks, either independently or in a blended learning context. All units come with built-in flexible assessment options. At intermediate, learners deal with interactions which are more complex than those found in the lower level courses. Let's have a look at a unit from this level. The Getting Started section sets the context and the situation, builds interest and involvement for learners, and presents a model for the task.
I think we need to meet before then. There are a few important changes we need to discuss.
Here, a categorizing task is used to open up a unit dealing with how people carry out discussions and negotiations in the workplace. This activates what learners know about the topic and starts them thinking about concepts and vocabulary. A feature of this and many of the activities is the skip button, which gives learners control over the order they do things and avoids the feeling of blocking. A key focus of Getting Started is the video, audio or text content.
Hi, how are you?
Which is an example of the main task. Here it's video. The benefit of this approach is that early in the unit, learners get a natural model to work towards and a context for grammar and vocabulary. Receptive skills, listening and reading, are developed through comprehension tasks. Other important features here include a Synching Transcript. The transcript puts learners in control of the listening, allowing them to read, rewind and replay the parts they find challenging. Google Translate is provided in 10 languages as an additional support. Language Focus presents and practices key grammar structures, vocabulary and useful phrases. This language is drawn from the text and is extended to cover related items. In this slot, tasks generally pull together key concepts of meaning and form, asking learners to analyze and contrast language they've encountered in the text. Learners at this level benefit from this kind of in-depth analysis and the opportunity to contrast language points seen in isolation at lower levels. There is also an exploration of more complex and abstract vocabulary. Learners take control of the process. They learn by doing. These types of activities are self-correcting. They have the skip function, and they often provide follow-up information. This helps learners both explore what they know, and they are given the security of immediate, definitive feedback. A range of multiple choice tasks, texts, puzzles, and games provide useful and engaging practice. The benefit of this is to ensure variety, interest, and engagement. A feature of the course is to present some of these practice tasks within the frame of a slideshow-style quiz. The learner accesses a range of task types, one after the other, for the same language point. The benefits of this are that greater variety is possible, thus sustaining interest and engagement, and the focus remains clean, clear, and simple. Pronunciation is also a key component of the language focus, such as with this audio and visual representation of intonation patterns. Pronunciation activities in Worldwide English deal with the whole range of features of natural pronunciation.
A follow-up meeting.
The benefit of these is to provide clear natural models, visualization of key features, and engagement through activities which ask learners to identify features of pronunciation before practicing. The task preparation section is where learners start to work towards their own version of the task. They look at the overall structure of the task and practice specific aspects of it, such as useful phrases, responses, and sequencing of ideas. They work with further examples of the main task. The benefit of this is to break the task into manageable parts, to build competence and confidence, and gain mastery of key expressions. The focus moves from awareness and recognition to production.
Actually, I'd prefer to keep the order as it is. I still need to check my notes.
A powerful tool for productive practice is this set of reversible cards. They encourage learners to rehearse and reconstruct what they've learned, and then check and confirm by flipping to the reverse. Your turn is, as the name suggests, the moment where learners bring everything together. It begins with a full rehearsal of a personalized task. Task structure is laid out, and then the learner can build the task through the use of prompts, a note-making slot, and sample answers.
Can we talk about Cheng's farewell dinner? Do you think we could make it Wednesday night straight after work? Most people are free then.
Learners take control of the personalizing process. Test Yourself includes a short self-access review and a test of what's been learned.